Aiden is with us in St. Louis. Aiden, get me out of this. How can we help?
Doing all right. How's it going?
Better than I deserve, man. How can we help?
Yeah, so I took a weekend trip to Texas, and I messed up and bought a car while I was there.
Were you drinking?
No, I saw the car before I went down there, and it's my dream car, and I just messed up and ended up doing it now. I can't get the thought out of my head that I could be using that money for a down payment on a house.
What car was it, and how much did it cost you?
The car was $20,000, and it's a 2013 Nissan 370Z.
Whew. What's the payment on that?
My total payment works out to around $450 a month.
Okay. And what were you driving before?
A 2002 Honda Accord with 275,000 miles, and it's broken on me like 4 times in the past 2 months.
How'd you get to Texas?
I just went with my buddy.
Okay, so you still got the Accord.
Yeah,
How old are you?
19.
Okay. And what's your question, sir?
I just don't know if I should keep the car and deal with it and pay the stupid taxes you say because I know I messed up, or what to do from here because I can afford the payment, and between me and my fiance we make enough money where it's not exactly a big financial strain on us, but I just can't shake that idea of the down payment on a house.
There's not an us. You're not married.
Yeah, well, so we get married in a month from now.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. So you just saddled her with a car payment
Whew.
instead of a house.
Yeah.
I bet she's happy.
She kind of told me she thought that I deserve to have something at least kind of nice, but she said we're gonna work it as a team together.
Yeah.
What's your income now, and what's your income going to be when you're married?
So my income now is about $3,500 a month through my night job, and then I just got my real estate license at the end of last year. And then she makes around $3,000 a month, and so it'll be around $6,500 a month without anything from real estate.
Wow.
Can I ask what other debt you have in between with her as well?
Neither of us have any other debt other than this. I've got, I have a little bit of cash, about around three months worth of expenses. I've got $6,000 in a Roth, $2,500 in mutual funds, and this is like my first ever mess up, essentially. And then she has around $20K cash with no investment.
Okay. I want you to tell her I said this, okay?
Okay.
You don't deserve the car. She's wrong. If you deserved it, you would have had the money to pay for it. You don't deserve $450 car payments. You're not that bad a guy.
Yeah.
You don't deserve hell. Okay? So I'm not going to, no. You deserve something when you have saved the money and you pay for it. Until then, you don't deserve it. That's a childish statement. And if you repeat that statement over and over, you're going to be broke your whole life.
Yeah.
I deserve it. No, that's McDonald's. I deserve a break today. You're going to deserve a Big Mac? That's the best you can do? Ugh. Seriously. So what would I do if I woke up in your shoes is I would sell the car because you have cost your family the down payment, and I would get rid of it. And you made a mistake. You impulsed, and you made and the other thing, Aiden, that I do when I pay stupid taxes, I want to do an autopsy and a CSI on the situation and go, okay, what was going on that allowed me to be this stupid?
Was it your buddy with you?
I think I was just with my friends, and I just really wanted. I just wanted a nicer car because my car broke down so much on me.
What process is going on in your life? What process is going on in your spirit, in your intellect, in your decision-making paradigm that allows you to make this bad decision? You want to know that so you don't do it again, right?
Yeah.
Because
I think it's.
if you
I
impulse
know-
$20,000 items and your fiance says you deserve it, you're going to be broke your whole life, man.
Mm-hmm.
And so the bad news is you made a mistake. The good news is you're only 19 and you have the whole rest of your life to never impulse a car again.
Yeah.
You might do some other dumb things, but let's take that one off the table. This is the last time you're going to do this one. Check. Never do that one again. Because it's going to cost you some money by the time you get out of it. You're probably not even going to get out of it without writing a check.
Right.
And so it's going to set you back. But I wouldn't. I would get rid of it because of how it occurred.
Well, he's never going to be able to he's never going to be able to enjoy the car because of the way he feels about how he purchased it. It's always going to be that burden to him.
Feels like he's got a financial hangover.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'd sell it too. I mean, numbers wise, they could probably make it work, but I think it's a principle here, and honestly, it's how they're setting their marriage off, and that's not the foot I'd want to set it off.
I think I'm admitting that what I did was a bad idea by getting rid of it. I think by keeping it, in some way, you're endorsing that, saying some portion of the decision was a good decision.
Right.
And honestly, none of it was. Yeah. So I think it's not really about the car, and it's not even about $20,000 with their $80,000 income. It's more about, I've got to make sure my brain never works this way again because it didn't work well.
Yeah.
When I was doing this.
And you're the sum of the people you hang around. I just want to throw that out there. It sounded like whoever he was with had an influence on him being an idiot.
Yeah.
Because
if you're going to listen, if you run around with your drinking buddies, you're going to have a drinking problem.
Heck yeah.
This is how it works. I mean, this is not, you become who you hang around with.
That's right.
So you just gotta watch this stuff. It's yeah. I want to be hard, not on you, Aiden, because you made a mistake that almost everyone in America has made at one time or another in their lives. But I do want to be very, very hard on the actual event. I want to be very hard on the way your brain was working during that event so that you don't repeat.
Right.
And you don't have to live with this kind of pain. When Sharon and I went broke, Aiden, and we lost everything, we were 28 years old, and we had a brand new baby and a toddler and a marriage hanging on by a thread. One of the benefits of having gone broke at that age and lost $1 million net worth, lost $4 million worth of real estate, is I got the opportunity to repeatedly do what you're doing or what I'm asking you to do, and that's do an autopsy on my stupidity. Okay, what killed the patient? Why did he die? What's the comorbidity? I mean, we know it was COVID, but what's the comorbidity, right?
So
comorbidity. It had to be COVID. Everything's COVID, but
but it's a sum
never mind the
total
fact
of
he
many
got ran
things.
over by a car when he had COVID. But he died of COVID. But let's really get to looking at what really, really happened here with the patient. Why did the patient expire? Why did I make this stupid butt decision? And I had to unpack that, and I spent actually a year or more unpacking that so that I never went back again.
Right.
And thus was born what we teach every day.
I love that.
So there you go.